I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to you, Honorable Attorney General, and members of the Law Revision Editorial Committee appointed by Attorney General to guide in this revision process under the chairmanship of Honorable Justice Retired Billy Kainamura, who is just at my immediate left, and also serves as a member of the Law Reform Commission. I also extend our thanks to Parliament for appropriating funds for the law revision exercise, the Honourable Minister of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, the Accountant General, the Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, the Executive Director, Nita Yu, the Commissioner General, Uganda Revenue Authority, our service providers, namely the New Vision Printing and Publishing Company for printing the red volumes, Media BW for developing the web portal and mobile app, government, and all those who have stood with us as we put this package together. Lastly, but not least, I would like to thank the staff of the Uganda Law Reform Commission who have worked tirelessly to put the revised edition into shape from inception to this launch. Your hard work, dedication, and commitment to excellence have been instrumental in bringing us to this moment. And it's very special for me because this is my last act as chairperson of the Law Reform Commission. I'll be moving on to LDC as the director there. And so it is a bittersweet moment for me this morning. Guests of honor, I'm proud to say that we have achieved our expected contribution of modernizing the law. In conclusion, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we launch the revised laws of Uganda today, we must also acknowledge that our work is far from over. It's now incumbent upon us to ensure that these laws are effectively enforced. This will require continued collaboration, dedication, and a shared commitment to upholding the rule of law and promoting justice for all and contributing to the overall development and well-being of our nation. Thank you for God and my country.
Thank you very much to the Chair of the Commission. We want to take an opportunity to give you a brief demonstration of particularly the web application that accompanies the revised edition of the Laws of Uganda. But before I do that, allow me to welcome in a special way some of our guests who are here today. I want to give special recognition to the Right Honorable Ambassador Francis Butagira, Chairperson, Uganda Registration Services Bureau. Thank you very much for being here. The Inspector General of Government, Ms. Betty Olive Kamya, you're most welcome. I also want to welcome the Honorable Justice Musa Sekana, Justice of the High Court, but also representing the Principal Judge. My Lord, you're most welcome. Allow me also to welcome the Honorable Lady Justice Olive Kazari Mkwaya. My Lord, you're most welcome. We have with us some representatives of various different institutions. We have the Chairperson of the Leadership Code Tribunal, Dr. Rosalyn Karugonjo. You're most welcome. We have the President, Uganda Law Society, Mr. Bernard Oundo. You're most welcome. We have also with us, as has already been introduced, the former chair of the Uganda Law Reform Commission, Mrs. Fastina Ruchimirana Nsanze, who also was the reviser of the 6th edition of the Laws of Uganda. You're most welcome. I also want to take the opportunity to specifically welcome the Commissioner General of Prisons, Dr. Johnson Byabashaija. You're most welcome. Also to welcome the Honorable Jova Kamateka, former Undersecretary, but now a Member of Parliament. Madam Kamateka, you're most welcome. And we have with us the Registrar General, Ms. Mercy Kailobisho. Mercy, you're most welcome. The Deputy Solicitor General, Mr. Pius Perry Biribomoha, you're most welcome. We have former commissioners of the Uganda Law Reform Commission, Ms. Olive Zare, you're most welcome. Ms. Monica Emiru, Professor Chivuka, and Senior Counsel John, former Chair of the Uganda Law Reform Commission. And finally, let me just recognize some other people who have been key to this work. We have the Director, First Parliamentary Council, Ms. Harriet Wabi, you're most welcome. I now take this opportunity to invite the chairperson to take us through the demonstration. I think she'll be assisted by the secretary.
The Honorable Attorney General has launched a web and mobile application to give you seamless access to legal publications. To access the platform, access the website from a browser via www.publications.ulrc.go.ug or go to the App Store for iOS or Play Store for Android and search Laws of Uganda to install the app on your mobile device. Select the sign up option to create your user account. Provide the required information, agree to the terms and conditions, and click register to create a new account. Check the email you provided at registration for a verification link. Click the link to verify your account and successfully you will be redirected to the login page. Congratulations, you have successfully created an account. Provide your email and password to log in on either mobile or web. Once logged in, you can access any of the publications that are provided free of charge. To gain access to all the publications, log on to the website and select subscription plan option at the top navigation bar. Select a suitable plan from the options provided for daily, monthly, or annually by clicking subscribe. Provide a name and telephone number in the form and click Generate PRN. Select a payment option from card, mobile money, or other payments. Once payment is made, you will receive an email with payment confirmation and receipt from URA. You will get unrestricted access to all publications via mobile or web. For multiple user subscription plans, invite user to your plan by clicking on the user icon in the top right corner. Select Manage Users from the menu and you will be redirected to a user management dashboard. Select Subscription Management from the left panel. Click the Add New User button and provide the email address of the person you wish to invite. Please note, invited users must have an account or create one. Invited users are not prompted to make any payment for the service within the system. You can only invite as many users as the subscription allows, inclusive of your account. Invited users can be removed from the subscription anytime during the validity of the subscription. Enjoy the convenience of accessing legal information effortlessly with our new applications. Download today and take the hassle out of your legal research.
That was just a demonstration of the mobile application that accompanies the hard copies of the 7th edition of the Laws of Uganda. And I'm sure as soon as the Attorney General authorizes us, we will be able to click and subscribe. And I invite you all to do that, to make use of this important tool. Allow me now to invite the chairperson, Uganda Law Reform Commission, to formally invite our chief guest to make his remarks and formally launch the Laws of Uganda.
Thank you very much, Rachel. We do have the staff of Uganda Law Reform Commission here, and I was told I forgot to recognize them. I thought I had, but please do stand up for recognition, the staff of Uganda Law Reform Commission. It's now my pleasure to invite the Honorable Attorney General to give his speech and also to launch the 7th revised edition principal laws.
Justice Musa Sekana, representing the Principal Judge of the High Court, members of the Judiciary Service present here, honorable members of Parliament present, the Inspector General of Government, the chairpersons of constitutional commissions present, the head of public service, secretary to the cabinet, permanent secretary is present, the commissioners of Uganda Law Reform Commission, and also the former commissioner, chairperson of Uganda Law Reform Commission, the heads of government ministries, departments and agencies present, the Deputy Solicitor General, the Inspector General of Prisons, representative of the Inspector General of Police, the representative of UPDF Legal, President of Uganda Law Society, senior counsel present, members of the legal fraternity, particularly the Uganda Law Society present here, deans of the different law schools, the staff of the Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, the staff of the entire Governance and Security Secretariat present, the staff of Uganda Law Reform Commission, all distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to the distinguished ladies and gentlemen to the launch of the 7th edition of the Principal Laws of Uganda. Today we unveil the 7th edition of the Principal Laws of Uganda as at 31st December 2023, marking a pivotal moment in our dedicated effort to have an up-to-date statute book for our country. In accordance with Section 2 of the Law Revision Act, Act number 4 of 2020, it will change. So when you read my speech today on 1st, don't say that the Attorney General misled you because he quoted the wrong chapter. I directed the Uganda Law Reform Commission to prepare the revised edition of the Laws of Uganda, which I'm honored to launch during my tenure as Attorney General. Having an updated statute book is a result of an elaborate exercise of revision of all the laws in force at a particular date as appointed by the Attorney General. This expert revision exercise is undertaken under my supervision. I am mandated to appoint the persons who are skilled in the area of law revision and legislative drafting to assist the Law Reform Commission. Just to add here that if you find any mistakes, it's not my fault. But if everything is okay, please upload me. The 7th edition of the Principal Laws of Uganda will replace the 6th edition of the Laws of Uganda 2000. Since the publication of the 6th edition in 2000, several laws have been enacted, others have been repealed, and others have become obsolete, rendering the accessibility and usability of the statute book extremely tedious. As highlighted by the Chairperson Law Reform Commission, the revision exercise ensured that all the repealed, obsolete, and spent laws were removed from the statute book, and amendments have been consolidated in the parent act. Newly enacted laws have been incorporated and given new chapters for reference purposes. Such a cleanup exercise has left our laws user-friendly and easily accessible to the users. I will also add that the Uganda Law Reform Commission has released the index of all the laws of Uganda, which shows which statutes have got amendments, which statutes have got statutory instruments attached to them. I note and apologize that the preparation of the revised edition has delayed, since a revised edition is expected to be prepared every 10 years. I promise that this shall not happen again. And of course, you can only hold me to it if I'm still Attorney General. But as I stand here, I promise that it will not happen again for more than 10 years. So you can pray for me to keep this promise, so I can keep the job, then I can keep the promise. But if I don't keep the job, don't ask me. The 7th edition of the Principal Laws of Uganda contains 350 acts, resulting in consolidation of all the laws as enacted as at 31st December 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, This is extremely important for all the scholars and users of these laws of Uganda. As the chairperson of the Law Reform Commission has stated, the chapters have changed, the sections have changed, the placement of the laws have changed. So those of us who have been practicing for a very long time and you know that a particular law is chapter 3, you may want to go and revise these law books. So I think since the President of Uganda Law Society is here, you may want to consider a CLE on the use of these laws of Uganda, because it's extremely important. As I was chatting with the Honorable Principal Judge, did mention that we've seen decisions of the court which have quoted repealed laws. We have seen decisions of the court which have quoted the wrong sections of the law. And that is, of course, a problem. And therefore, it is important for all of us to ensure that now we quote the correct laws. I am glad to announce that the revised edition is now available in both print and online. And I've directed the Commission to ensure that the laws online are continuously updated. Ladies and gentlemen, this is important, and as I interacted with many lawyers over this, as this process was going on, the law books once printed, the Law Reform Commission has no ability to come to these books and amend them regularly. But what we intend to do with this online portal is that once a law is amended and assented to, or a new law is written, the online version of the laws of Uganda will be updated with that annotation. So a person reading the statutes online will be able to know that there was an amendment and an assented to law. And we have also set up a book, what do you call it? A loose leaf, which will be held. There will be 3 copies of the loose leaf, one with the judiciary, one with Parliament, and one in the Attorney General's chambers, where once an amendment is done, the loose leaf will be updated. The loose leaf, once we amend the law on 2nd January 2025, the Law Reform Commission will have to go make that amendment into the loose leaf. So we are hoping that this will help us to ensure that when it comes to the time to amend the laws, the work that has to be done at one go is continuously updated. So we encourage all the people, all the users of these books, if you're not sure about what has happened with the law, take time off to go to the judiciary, to the Attorney General's chambers to review the loose leaf and find out whether there are any recent amendments that have been included. In this regard, the Commission has developed an online publishing web portal and mobile application that hosts the 7th edition of the Laws of Uganda. We have explored the features and the functionalities of the web portal and the mobile application, and I believe the online format will no doubt ease the access of the laws by offering a user-friendly interface. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just the start. We may find difficulties as we try to navigate this portal, but do bear with us. We are open to advice if there's any challenges you find, so we can continuously update this. We shall continue to update the online application until we achieve the best experience for all our users. We shall start to ensure that the laws of Uganda are available to all Ugandans. That is what our goal is, to ensure that the laws of Uganda are available to all Ugandans, and hopefully at no cost. Because we believe at the Uganda Law Reform Commission that every Ugandan needs to at least know the law and know what the law says about anything. So with all these innovations we are making, we are hoping that in a year or 2, the web portal will be able to be accessed free. Obviously, it may have limitations on the free version, and the ones who pay for it will have better versions of that. But that is work in progress. Those with technological challenges that they are normally referred to as born before computers, the Uganda Law Reform Commission and myself, of course, remain available to assist you to navigate these tough waters of technology. But we encourage you to really work hard to catch up with this space. As I conclude, I wish to recognize the team which was responsible for spearheading the preparation of the 7th edition of the Principal Laws of Uganda. As I said, the team was appointed by statutory instrument under Section 24 of the Law Revision Act 4 of 2020. I would like to call upon the team. I'm going to be assisted by the chairperson of the Uganda Law Reform Commission. I would like to call upon the team one by one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an important exercise because, like I said, it's very easy for me to take all the glory for the work that has been done. But it's important that we do recognize the people who have done a tremendously good job, in my view. And this team was led by retired Justice Billy Kainamura, who is also a member of the commission. So as they read the name, I would like to request that person to come up and receive a small token of our appreciation. Unfortunately, we have not amended the law yet, so I may not be able to give you a service award, but we are going to work on it.
Yes. They want you to. I think the flags and all. Sorry about that. So yes, we have Honorable Justice Billy Kainamura. He has been chair of the editorial committee.
They have an order that they prepared, which doesn't have the protocols as we know them. So we are going to go to your, then you go back to your order. So these people don't understand protocol.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Attorney General. We had started with the lower and then to the top. So we have our typesetters, and these ones have done a very difficult task of typesetting the law, all these different acts. We have Mr. Solomon Twani Robinson and Mr. Thomas Tumsimi.
Sometimes I feel like got to.
I'd like to ask the staff to please be on standby. You know yourselves, so that we do this very quickly.
¡Qué lindas son las guajiras!
Grace Aaron and Swabrai Sanga, legal officers. Recognize the secretary, Mr. Jackie Akodo, who has worked very, very hard to pull this off. We'd also like to recognize our commissioners at the Uganda Law Reform Commission.
That were required to undertake this task. We thank you, we thank them. Therefore, by the powers entrusted in me, I think that is the part that is most enjoyable for these jobs. Because you just, you get there and you just, when you say it, you feel really, like you really have power. So I want to repeat, every time I use it, I have to repeat it. By the powers entrusted in me, under the Law Revision Act 2020, I have by statutory instrument appointed the first day of July as the commencement date of the 7th revised edition. So for all users of Thank you. So for those of you who intend to quote any laws after 1st July, if you can't get the hard copies, you may want to get the online version quickly, because I may just simply be telling you that's not the law. So it is now my singular honor to launch the 7th edition of the Principal Laws of Uganda. I say all this for God and my country. I thank you all, ladies and gentlemen.
We thank you very much, the Honorable Attorney General, and congratulate you on this event. And we now invite you to officially cut the ribbon, unsealing the 7th edition of the Laws of Uganda. And to wish you all very fruitful, safe journeys back to your respective destination. I'll now invite us all to stand as we sing the national anthem in the reverse order. Thank you very much. But as we depart, I'll just invite us to all take a group photograph, and I'll request the person in charge to come and guide us on where.
Drown out the noise. Listen to the sound of my voice. And just take a second to refuel. Because when you stop worrying about other people,
¡qué lindas son las guajiras! Oye, Guajira, vende tu coluco, sale Guajira, vende a pacharquear. Oye, Guajira, vende tu coluco, sale sale guajira, venga pa' chanquear. En el campo las guajiras son alegres y laboriosas.
The former commissioners.
En el campo las guajiras
Allow me to
son
invite
alegres y
Inspector General
laboriosas.
of Government.
De alma noble y generosa que adoran a
Please,
su
can I request
guajiro.
the
Oye, guajira, vende tu conuco. Sale guajira, venga pa' changuear. Oye, guajira.
for this photograph. Please come and join staff of the commission. Please come and guide our guests. I'm also inviting Lady Justice Alexandra Nkonge, together with the Honorable Jola Kamateka, to come and join us on stage at the Chairperson Leadership Code Tribunal. We have President Law Society and Madam Ruth Sebati Indira, Senior Counsel. Please join us as well for the photograph. Madam Ruth Sebati Indira, Senior Counsel, please join us. Former commissioners as well are invited.